Welcome back to More Wealth Retirement Talk, where finance meets fun. We have with us Shawna Moore, your holistic retirement expert. I'm Dave Moore, according to this, dad joke king and sports analogy pro. And of course, Jaclyn Gladhill, our resident spreadsheet whisperer. And yes, we're still allowed to make jokes even when it's Halloween.
That's right. And today we're going full Halloween, but the kind that's fun, Disney style, and maybe just a little spooky when it comes to your finances.
Plus, a little candy, costumes, and laughter can go a long way. And let me just tell you, I just have to share with our listeners, I am dressed up today. And Dave and Shawna, what am I dressed up as?
You are the Magic 8 Ball.
The Magic 8 Ball.
Yes. Yes.
We get to
so it's a little creative.
Do we get to ask?
What was
We
that?
get to ask her random questions and then shake her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Let's
she'll
try.
come up
Ask
with
me
random
something.
answers. Jaclyn, are we going to have an amazing Halloween?
Wobble, 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 wobble. Yes, you are.
Yes, the 8 ball worked. Yes.
Yes.
Jaclyn, I have one question for you. Honestly, are you planning to go trick-or-treating?
Wobble, 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 wobble. No, your answer is no.
I thought, maybe.
Well,
you
today
guys.
is going to be a great show, and I'm excited. So let's dive in.
Welcome to More Wealth Retirement Talk, where finance meets fun.
Join financial expert Shawna Moore
Sports analogy pro and dad joke king, Dave Moore.
And Jaclyn Gladhill, who keeps us all on track,
as we break down retirement planning with insights.
Laughs.
and a whole lot of more wisdom.
All right, so let's start this with something light. What are the two of you going as for Halloween? I just shared that I'm going as a Magic 8 Ball. How about you, the two of you?
Well, I was thinking of going as a retirement portfolio, full of surprises, pretty scary if ignored, but rewarding if you plan ahead.
And I was planning to be a financial superhero wearing a cape made of budgets and a mask for your unexpected medical expenses.
And don't forget, candy is a big part of Halloween. So I got a quick joke. You guys ready?
Yes.
Always
Why
ready.
did the candy bar, why did the candy bar go to school?
Why?
Because it wanted to be a Smartie.
That's pretty good, Dave.
That's really good, actually. That's pretty dang
Hey,
good.
Yes.
I'll try one. I may not be the king of dad jokes, but why don't skeletons fight each other?
Oh, I think I know this one.
Tell us, Shawna.
They don't have the guts.
Oh, that's classic
That
dad
was
joke
good.
right there. Oh, pretty good. I got one more on the
I
financial
tried.
side. You
Go
guys
ahead.
ready?
Yes.
Yes.
What is a credit card's favorite exercise?
Swiping. Swiper. No swiping.
No, swiping, swiper. Yeah, get used to that, by the way. Cardio.
That's kind of generic.
That was a
It's not
good-
very specific, but it's good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it was
Okay,
good.
I'll give you that one, Dave.
Well,
Okay.
what kind of cardio?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, we're getting in the weeds here.
Wow, deep in
is
the
it
weeds.
running? Is it elliptical? Swimming?
Is it going up and down on the card reader? What kind of
Yeah.
cardio are we doing?
All right.
Wow.
All right. Well, I mean, with your other joke, Dave, the one of my favorites about the candy, right? Think of your investments like candy. You don't want them all chocolate bars that melt in your hand, but I do love a good Snickers. But you do want to diversify your portfolio.
Absolutely. So in pivoting from candy to scary finance myths that haunt people every Halloween, Dave, do you want to kind of list some of the myths?
Myth number 1. Retirement planning is too late if I'm over 50.
And that is absolutely a myth. It is never too late, because even small adjustments now, even if you only have a few years, 5 years, whatever that might be, even small adjustments now can make a huge difference long term.
Okay. Let's go to myth number 2. Medicare will cover everything.
And that is not true. The reality is you still need some planning to protect your portfolio from unexpected medical costs. Medicare does not cover long-term care, for example. And so that's something you need to look into.
Okay. Moving on to number 3. This one's obvious. Total myth. I don't need a financial advisor.
Correct. Professional guidance can actually turn a spooky unknown into a manageable plan for your retirement.
Think of it like a haunted house. Without a map, or in our case, an advisor, you can get lost, scared, or stumble into unexpected ghost expenses. I like what we're doing here with this Halloween thing. There we go.
There we go. So just some real life examples. We've actually had several clients that have come in, they think they're fine. And they might even have an advisor. And they told the advisor, here's what my risk comfort level is, more moderate or moderate conservative, just for example. And then we do a portfolio x-ray. So we do a full analysis of their investments, and we've uncovered several risky investments. Maybe we found that they have a lot more risk in their portfolio than they anticipated. But sometimes it's just small adjustments, and suddenly the portfolio is not scary at all.
That's amazing, Shawna. And if you want that same portfolio x-ray or a complimentary discovery call Shawna and Dave at 833-4 No cost, no obligation.
Absolutely. And kind of sticking with the Halloween-ish theme, did you know that for Spanish-speaking communities, this time of year is also the Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead?
Day of the Dead,
Yeah.
That's right. It's about honoring the past while planning for the future. Just like your finances. You learn from past mistakes and prepare for what's ahead.
I love Day of the Dead. I mean, that's just October 31st and November 1st. And it's all about being happy about, what loved ones that have passed. And so, this is a Halloween tie-in too, because if you think about your portfolio, honoring past contributions, remembering where mistakes were made, and adjusting your plan to avoid scary surprises. After all, every mistake that you make, you learn from. It's a good thing.
Absolutely. And just to kind of give you another example, we kind of mentioned long-term care, but some people are afraid of, long-term care costs. And kind of going back to the financial part of this podcast. And that's a big concern for a lot of people, because they have seen their families, who have gone through that themselves before they passed away, where they've spent a lot of money in, either assisted living, home health care, nursing homes. And that's very scary to think about having to actually go into those facilities yourselves, but also about the cost and how that might affect the income for your spouse and, for your kids and so forth. So, when you do proper planning, and we've found a hybrid approach that includes part insurance plus portfolio adjustments that can actually give our clients peace of mind. No tricks, all treats, in making sure that they're protected.
Speaking of treats, remember that retirement is like Halloween candy. If you plan well, you can enjoy the good stuff without the cavities, or in financial terms, without the losses.
Absolutely. Now, it is that time of year to talk about Medicare. It is annual enrollment period time. And that is every year from October 15th through December 7th, where you can make changes to your Medicare plans.
Ooh, and for many, this is scarier than a Halloween costume. Too many letters, too many plans. It can be a little overwhelming.
Absolutely. And that's where we come in. We help clients navigate AEP, which is the annual enrollment period, making sure they choose the right plan for their needs without exposing their portfolio to unnecessary risk.
Absolutely. And just to give a basic, rundown, because it's so confusing for people, even those that have been on Medicare for, years. Medicare Part A is going to cover basically your hospital care. Part B is going to cover things like your doctors, x-rays, labs, those everything else that's not an actual hospital charge. And then Part D is for your prescriptions. Now, when you have just the basic Medicare, you then need to look at if there's a Medigap or Medicare supplement plan that's going to best fit you, or a Medicare Advantage plan to fill gaps, because Medicare Part A and B is not going to cover everything. And everyone's situation is unique. And I know there's a lot of information that comes out to us at this time of year. And that's why professional advice matters. And we do include that as part of our services here to make sure that you're getting the right advice. Because people have come in and they've said, hey, I think that this plan I have is enough. And when we review it, we find that maybe their doctors aren't covered if it's a Medicare Advantage plan, or maybe their prescriptions aren't covered with the lowest copays. And so, then you have to talk about premium. So we want to look at how can we make sure that your medical costs are covered in the best way possible to help protect your retirement nest egg.
Protecting your investments for medical expenses isn't optional. It's essential. That's why Medicare planning is a standard service for all of our clients of Medicare age or eligibility.
Absolutely. And I feel like there's a lot of questions surrounding Medicare right now, and in the political view, all sorts of things. Things are changing. And so it's so important to reach out to a financial advisor and a financial professional who can help you navigate these tricky waters.
Absolutely. So let's wrap up with just a few practical spooky season tips to take with you. Number one, you want to budget for treats, not tricks. So make sure you know what income is coming in, and then what money is going out each month. And just make sure that you have your budget and you're sticking with it. Number two, you want to check out your risk tolerance and make sure that your investment portfolio aligns with your risk tolerance. You want to make sure that's not too aggressive or is too conservative, because if it is, it can later haunt you. Number three, plan for medical expenses. Make sure you have the right Medicare plan. Look into long-term care if that's a concern for you, just so you know what's available, so that you don't let surprise costs eat up your portfolio and eat it alive. And number four, review Social Security timing, because one small tweak with making sure that you take Social Security at the optimal time can increase lifetime benefits.
And don't forget, the scariest thing you can do is to do nothing. Planning ahead is like having a flashlight in a dark haunted house.
Absolutely. Shawna, do you have a real example of this?
Yes. So, when we've had clients where they can avoid a financial trick, and basically by reviewing their investments prior to market volatility hit. So again, it's meeting with your professional advisor and looking at things and really being proactive in that versus waiting for market volatility or something to hit. That's really the planning and peace of mind that our clients go through.
I love that. That's a great point.
All right, friends, remember, Halloween is fun. Finances don't have to be scary. A little planning, a little guidance, and a few laughs go a long way. So if you're worried about your portfolio, Social Security, or Medicare, don't wait. Call us at 833-4MY-WEALTH for a complimentary discovery call, portfolio x-ray, or a complimentary copy of our book, Retire with More.
And visit our website at morewealthtalk.com and follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, or Apple Podcasts.
So enjoy your treats this weekend. Happy Halloween, everyone. Stay safe, enjoy your candy. And remember, even the spookiest financial challenges can be manageable with the right plan.
Don't forget, trick or treat yourself to a secure retirement.
I love that, Dave. See you guys next time on More Wealth Retirement Talk.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Thank you for joining us for More Wealth Retirement Talk. Don't head into retirement without a strategy that addresses both income and taxes. For more information, please contact Shawna and Dave Moore at More Wealth Management at 480-800-7077 or visit morewealthmanagement.net. Join us again soon for another episode of More Wealth Retirement Talk.
Advisory services are offered through More Wealth Partners, LLC, a registered investment advisor in the state of Arizona. Insurance products and services are offered through More Wealth Management, an affiliated company. More Wealth Partners and More Wealth Management are not affiliated with or endorsed by the Social Security Administrations or any other government agency. All matters discussed during the show are for informational purposes only. Each individual situation may vary, and the opinions expressed here may not apply to everyone. Materials presented are believed to be from reliable sources, and no representations can be made as to its accuracy. All ideas and information should be discussed in detail with one of our qualified representatives prior to implementation. We are not affiliated with or endorsed by the Federal Medicare Program or any other government agency. Calling this number will direct you to a licensed sales agent.